Pen would deliberately pluck a strand of his own hair and place it on clothes he wasn't wearing. That way, he could leave the house with peace of mind. But that night, when he came home, he immediately noticed the hair had been moved. A chill ran down his spine. Someone had clearly entered his room. He quickly pulled out a thermal scanner and swept the room in a full 360-degree scan. Sure enough, he spotted something off with the pen on his desk. Carefully unscrewing the pen, he discovered a tiny bug hidden inside. And at that moment, Jack, the South Korean spy who had been undercover for 3 years, realized the North Korean leadership had begun to suspect him. So he knew he had to switch tactics fast to regain their trust and continue tracking their nuclear weapons program. Jack then spent the next 5 years completely reinventing himself. He started drinking heavily every day and constantly borrowed money from old comrades to fuel his gambling habits. Over time, Jack's reputation was ruined. He became a total disgrace in everyone's eyes. Even the North Korean agents secretly watching him began to let down their guard. Once the timing was right, South Korean intelligence secretly gave Jack 500 million won. They instructed him to pose as a debt-ridden businessman who had fled overseas in order to get close to David, the North Korean trade minister trafficking artifacts in Beijing. But since tensions between North and South Korea were already sky-high, making direct contact would only raise suspicion. So he had to come up with a clever trick to make David reach out to him first. Jack began roaming the streets of Beijing, fluently speaking Korean every day. The goal was simple: to let David's spies notice a Korean businessman doing business in the area. Soon after, using intel provided by his superiors, Jack reported the location of David's smuggling operation. As a result, one of North Korea's cultural relic experts was arrested on the spot. When David learned it would take $250,000 to bail the man out, he immediately panicked. Their entire artifact smuggling ring had only made around $100,000 in total. Where the hell were they supposed to find the remaining $150,000? Just then, David suddenly remembered the Korean businessman his informant had seen on the street a few days ago. After much internal struggle, he finally dialed Jack's number. Staring at his buzzing phone on the table, Jack swallowed nervously, because he knew after 3 long months of lying low in Beijing this was the moment he had been waiting for.